What is going on, everyone? Commodore last here today, bringing you guys my live reaction of the Haikyu manga chapter 358. Now, the chapter's been out for some time. Shout out to the Viz, of course, providing chapters week in and week out because they're performing God's work as it should be. Got to throw up the Karasuno shirt on right now. Got out the shower. Got out from a long day of work. I was Hinata literally on my bike, during the events of after season 3, like during the training camp when he invaded everything. I was riding my bike. I was hustling. I'm like, yo, I got to get home and be here, man, for the start of the third set in the match between Karasuno and Kamomedai. And man, I know I've been slacking on that certain video I want to be talking about in regards to my feelings of how I can see this thing, play out in terms of, the after events and what's to come basically for the rest of the series. I know I'm slacking on that, but we're in uncharted waters. I talked about that very heavily, that key term, uncharted waters, because we have no idea what's going to come. Either we're going to get Karasuno pulling off the comeback here against Kamomedai, or the journey of nationals comes to an end. And we're not going to know until we actually get to experience it week in and week out, which is probably going to be one of the most stressful times for me. I mean, I'm already going through like stressful times in my day-to-day life, One Piece, just other things going on. This just gets added on top, and now like I have to be careful of my health. But enough of my own health. We got to get into this chapter. And last thing I want to say too as well, in regards to the end of last chapter, I didn't take this in until I was informed on Twitter, and I could be wrong on the chapter number as well. But chapter 88, remember when we saw with Tsukishima and his past, his brother and stuff? There was a little thing where the brother did like the peace sign, and like little Suki was kind of going into the peace sign as well. And at the end of the chapter, that was kind of like the reference what we got from back then, where it's Suki going like, yo, peace, peace. And then instead it's the brother at the top afterwards, throwing the peace sign as well. So I really like those little references. And it kind of makes me want to do another reread for the manga again, just to kind of see if I can pick up some things that, may come back into play later on. But without further ado, let's get into it, man. Haikyu manga chapter 358. We move. Let's go. All right. Oh, this is the coach for Kamomedai? Yeah, Aaron Murphy. Englishman? From America? Okay, wait, I mean, he could be like Australian, I don't know. But that definitely is not a Japanese name. When you get somebody who comes in with Aaron Murphy, that definitely, the last thing you would think is a Japanese name. But 68 years old, damn. He's like Ferguson, bro, he's like my man Sir Alex Ferguson, who used to coach Manchester United like way back in the day and stuff. Like, he's pushing into almost his 70s, and he's still out here, man, at least getting these kids into nationals and stuff. And you gotta put respect on that. Boys volleyball head coach, 6'2", 225 pounds, chapter 358, Seagulls. And obviously that has to tie into Kamomedai, since they're more of like their logo and stuff is based on that. But let me see, man. Next page. We've seen Tenma and the brother, Suki's brother afterwards. Whoa, K-Kun is dangerous out there. I know, isn't he the best? Man, I got the chills when I saw him dodge that hit. Bro, I still can't believe he brought up the thing from Wakutani, bro. When he not did the little thing with the feint to kind of go and dodge it. I was not thinking in my mind there was a possibility that Suki was actually going to like let it go. And actually just let that be. But I got to give him his credit where it's due. Bruh, were you waiting to do it all? Look, I'm getting sick and tired of Tanaka saying bruh, because it does not feel like something. Like, it just feels like he just came out of nowhere in the manga just saying bruh. Like, were you waiting to do that all game? Dude, talk about terrifying. Why? Not getting agitated. Why you? How did you know how to do that? Holy crap, did you do that on purpose? Everyone, how about you all sit down and rest like you're supposed to? And you see Kuro and Kenma, like, just because he suddenly acquired a new skill like some video game character doesn't mean he'll be able to pull it off every time. I'm surprised it's Kuro that's saying that. I figured that'd be something that at least Kenma would be saying, since he's, either one of refs Metal Gear Solid. But it's Kuro saying that, hey, my man low-key is a gamer too. If Kenma is a fan of Solid Snake, you know what? He's a big boss tard. I'll just say at the very least, a big boss tard. Still, the important part is that Hoshiumi now knows it's possible his blockouts might come back and bite him. So I mean, that's the thing too. Once you demonstrate like a new thing into the game, he's gonna take that in afterwards and say, you know what? There's a chance he's gonna try and deflect it. I gotta be more cautious with my spikes after, and that might rely on more dumps later on possibly. And it's not like he can say with certainty with that Suki's the only one who can pull it off too. Hey, I'll have you know that using skills in a video game using skills in a video game isn't as easy as pressing A button. Some require exactly precise timing or pixel perfect positioning or super complex inputs and stuff. He's Yamamoto. He like sounds like someone hit a nerve. I must humbly apologize for my terrible mistake. His ego shaky. They've avoided though. No matter what the skill. Just showing it off to the other team, even once, is enough to make it a serious pain. Yepers. Mr. Glasses guy dodged that hit to deny a blockout. The mini monster Crow's brand new high jump minus tempo set. It's the last set of the game. It's the last set of the second game of the day, and all of a sudden, Kamomedai has a lot more stuff that they have. Hold on. And all of a sudden, Kamomedai has a lot more stuff that they have to devote brain space to. I mean, because I think, was it in this matchup or was it the Nekoma matchup? I think it was this matchup too, where they were saying, like, you know, there's so much things that you have to take into consideration during the matchup that something might end up slipping out, and it might end up being the thing that ends up backfiring that causes you guys to be on the receiving end. I like that Tenno's bringing it up, but it's the guest monster. My man knows what's going on. Hey, Kageyama, have you noticed it yet? Right now, we're getting ready to play our 6th set today. And he's talking, but I ain't listening. No, you don't have to say it. I know. I'm not going to argue that winning in straight sets isn't better. And I do play my best every time, trying to help us win in straight sets. I really do. But you know, if we play 2 games and won both in straight sets, that'd mean we'd only play 4 sets. Heck, even a best of 5 game, we'd only get to play at most a total of 5 sets. I was just drinking his water, like, but shut up. We're trying to relax right now. You just got totally ignored. Somebody didn't even bother thinking about it. Of course not. Formulating a comeback, especially for that sort of utter lunacy, requires for more calories than it's worth. Geez, did they even realize we're at our very first nationals tournament? How can they act like it's just any other day? I guess they managed to find a way. Though, I'd usually be a wreck right about now. But today, I'm feeling more okay than I ever have. Because my man's got confidence in himself again. My ace. We stand. Come on. Just okay? Go big. Say you feel invisible for something like that. Yo, Suga's going in, man. Izzy Daichi just really looking on all happy. Kyoko also looking on happy too. I mean, she's gotta be happy seeing, like, you know, her classmates just, you know, finally in the groove of things, especially the ace. Whoever wins set 2 has the momentum, so they have the advantage going into set 3. That's what you said, right? Yeah, you're right. That's usually the case. I'm still a firm believer the fatigue's going to kick in this match, and that's probably going to lead to Karasuno possibly losing it. Like, if they somehow pull this off, man, like, it's probably... I would think this would be just as great as a feat as defeating Inarizaki, if not a tinge more, considering they were coming off the Nekoma matchup, if they pull it off. But fatigue is going to be key. Hey, you two, no letting Karasuno's rookies play you both like fiddles forever, okay? You see Hirogami and Hoshiyubi like, oh, damn. Don't worry, we'll be fine. Karai's just dealing with a cold, not in his stomach after the number 11 dodges attempt at a tool. And I'm wrestling with some minor terror over number 10's new fast and high quick set. That doesn't sound very fine to me. Man, is it me, or does Kamomedai look pretty laid back for the situation that they're in? Isn't their coach supposed to be someone incredible? I guess we're going into the coach's stuff now. Not that he's really seemed like all that so far. Hey, our coach is somehow famous, right? Didn't he, like, coach a team in Italy's Pro Serie A league for years? They got a pro coach. Yo, hold on, coach. I mean, it's not the Serie A, the Calcio A, but I'll take it. Yeah, he did. Then they say he came to Japan and took a team that had been stuck in the V2 league forever and pushed them up to V1. So basically, Division 2 team straight to Division 1, which... And I respect any coach, man, that can get you from, like... Let's say, for example, like in England, you have, like, the Championship League, and then it goes to the Premier League after. If you can get a team like a Leeds United, Sheffield Wednesday, wherever it is, and get them afterwards up top, you have ultimate respect, man, in the game of football. A lot of the kids on this team came here just to play for him. You see, yo, a young Hirogami and a young Hoshiyubi. Gather around. Dude, what if practice is too hard to keep up with? Coach looks like a total stickler. He wasn't in the pros for nothing. It's actually kind of intimidating. The two things I love most in this world are my wife and my daughter. And they all look out like, huh? But volleyball comes in a very close third. I hope you all will come to love volleyball too. Hey, he's a family man. I respect it. To help with that, I'm going to teach you the way to become good players. Unfortunately, our time is limited. We'll have to be efficient. Besides the basic core skills, there are three things I'd like you to focus on. They are serving, blocking, and mental toughness. The serve is the beginning of everything. A team with good serves is a good team, period. Blocking is not only defensive in nature, it can also be offensive. There is no greater and more versatile skill in the game. None of you need to worry about being perfect. All I like is for you to learn how to make good plays and to enable you to make good plays in any and all situations. I'm going to teach you the proper way to think. See, I happen to like the name of this school, Kamomedai, very much. Yeah, let's see the seagulls. Kamome means seagull. It's said that seagulls can hold their own in any weather, staying aloft and flying against the harshest sea winds and even blizzards. They're famous for their ability to swim. Sea or sky, fair weather or foul, they can handle it all. Now I can't say I know what it's like to be a seagull, but personally, I think it would be pretty fun if I could fly, especially in the middle of a blizzard. This guy. But I do like what he's trying to tell them too, because like basically they can adapt to any kind of situation. Remember, it's not, they were talking about this before, like in terms of like strategy and all that. Like they're not a team that's gonna go with like, have a game set plan. They just go with emotions. Whatever happens, they make with the situation. They're instinctual generals, essentially. If we were to think about Kingdom, they thrive off instincts, man. And then they just go from there. Going back now to the present time. So Kageyama's going to go ready for his serve. And on the other side, it'll be Hakuba coming up. Looks like neither side changed their rotations. Yeah, Karasuno is leaving Shorty where he is to cover for their thin right side. And Kamomedai looks like they want to keep Hirogami the Immovable matched up against him. We're going to be a dope matchup. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the third set, the hardest set in day 3. In day 3-5 doubleheader. But the team that toughs it out and gets the victory will earn a spot in tomorrow's semifinals on center court. It's Karasuno versus Kamomedai in a do or die final set. And you see everyone watching on, from Bokuto to the twins, and Tendo to Audi. And then you see the coach from Shiratorizawa. I'm surprised though we're not seeing like anything from Sakuza, because you would figure at the very least he's going to look at the competition, but he could be someone that doesn't care. But anytime Sakuza shows up in the panels, man, it's a guaranteed amazing chapter. Karasuno gets underway with their nastiest server up first, setter Kageyama. And the ref blows the whistle. Sets up, feels good. And gets it right. No! He gets blocked. What a powerful serve. Komodai bumps it, but it's ugly. Oh god. Good. Bump Izuru. Well done. Yeah. Teams are going to have guys with serves so nasty. It's all you can get to do to get the ball up. There's no easy surfier tactic to beat those. You just have to do your best. And right now, the best thing I can do is bump the ball in a way that lets my teammates follow up on it. I can reflect on what I could have done to make it a perfect pass later. Right now, the important thing is to decide which attacks are possible and which aren't. Yo, who's going to be there to block me this time? Do I smash it, tip it, wipe it? Go! The Goliath Hakuba in for a back row set, but Karasuno's blocker is getting a hand on it right there. Tanaka sends right back up. Tanaka reacts quickly, keeping the ball alive. What's next? Next. Let's go, Ace. Process all the information as fast as possible. Yo, who they set up for? Oh, wait, they're setting up for Daichi. I thought they were gonna go for Hinata. But no, they go straight to Daichi and they make the block. And they get the first point. Oh, damn it. Karasuno Surf put them on the back foot. But Kamomedai still managed to score with their specialty, a kill block. Task focus. It took me a lot of effort. I still barely managed it. Yeah, Kamomedai, their whole team, they all do it. They're doing it all the time. Excellent. Good. Their skills are getting firmly established at a nice high level. And you see, what's the banner say? Second nature. Oh, so he takes a notice of the slogan and stuff. Yo, you see from the top afterwards, the rest of the people cheering on. What is with those guys? Can't they know fall apart like a normal? Can they know they know fall apart like a normal team, or get all hyped because their backs are to the wall and go super power mode or something? But no, Kamomedai has to be plain old boringly good, no matter what. What do you mean boringly good? You make it sound like it's a bad thing. Yo, the boy Kita. Yo, Taichung. I've always liked Kamomedai as a team, and then he shuts them up right away. Is it meeting time already? Nah, we got time yet. But Karasuno is one of those teams, They got guys like you two, guys who see a good and proper team like Kamomedai and start itching to stick a spanner into their gears. My guy, Kito is my man's. During the Interzaki matchup, I relate on a heavy note, and I like the stuff at the end right here. But when's the next? Oh, so it's at least a week. I thought it was going to be like a break or something, but we're good. But goddamn, that was a really good chapter, man. Even that, a great chapter. Because we got to finally get to see stuff on the coach, Aaron Murphy. Like, go figure, right? Coming from Italy, of all things. But I think he probably is American or something. I've never heard of a Murphy from Italy, but this guy knew his stuff. He has 3 things in the world he loves. His wife, his daughter, and then volleyball. And taught him all he needs to, man, when it comes to serving, blocking, mental toughness. But most importantly, trying to have the grasp of the concept of being like a seagull. You gotta last. They can last in any of the harshest conditions possible, and that's basically what he was trying to engrave into them. And their team, again, they don't thrive off strategies whatsoever. They wait for the instincts. They just go with the flow. When they see opportunities happen, they make do afterwards with what's going on. And they got that kill block in. It's gotten the first point in the third set. My nerves are starting to slowly kick in, but at least Kita just coming in at the end afterwards to kind of, bring it back a little bit down. So then afterwards I can just prepare for next week and go back to stressing out. But this is a really great chapter right here for this week. Really curious to see how Karasuno's going to try and come back from it here. Because I don't think it's going to be like Kamomedai is going to get like a stretch lead and then afterwards Karasuno's going to try and come back. I think it's going to be back and forth all the way until the very end at the very least. So I'm really looking forward to see what's going to go on. I thought we were supposed to be also getting to a color page for the poster and stuff. Unless it's at the back or no, nothing. I mean, I'm going to have to go check on Twitter and such if they have something out. Because I remember there's supposed to be like a poster thing going on for the actual nationals and stuff. So I don't know if they actually include it on the magazine or not. But I'm really excited to see how this third set's going to play out, man. I mean, I still want Kamomedai to win it just for the sake of us getting the second year. If Karasuno wins, like, the next opponent has to be Fukurodani. And if it isn't, I don't know. They're going to have to really start setting up whatever this mystery team that's going to be them afterwards. But I'm still going to stick with Kamomedai as my choice. But let me know down in the comments. Are you Team Karasuno? Are you Team Kamomedai? Tell me who you think is actually going to win this third set and basically win this entire matchup. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you have not subscribed to the channel and you want to be a part of the weekly experience, and I highly suggest it. If it's your first time here, and you want to be here for the weekly experience of one of the best sports series ongoing right now, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, stay up to date with everything that comes out on the channel. And with that being said, I will tell you guys right now, my soul is going to be firmly attached to this manga week in and week out. And even though I know on the 18th of August, we're going to be getting some news and stuff regarding, season 4, like probably like character designs, whatever it is. But my soul is going to be completely attached to this series week in and week out for this final set. I don't know. I wanted to get to the levels of the Interzaki matchup and maybe surpass it. I don't know. But I just know that Furudate is going to be writing greatness week in and week out as he should. So, Commodore last signing off. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care. Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, we going